Mauryan and Gupta empires is finding key points and figures in their history. First, for key points. This section can also be addressed in Swarthy's part in the chronological list of events in the empires. The Mauryan Empire was founded in the year 324 and officially ended in the year 184 BCE. It was officially started by a man named Chandragupta. It stood out as one of the most significant empires of its area because of its ability to unite the peoples of an entire subcontinent. Another important event was the rise of the ruler Ashoka in the year 273 BCE. He was significant for his participation in the conquest of the empire, but also for his conversion to Buddhism and destruction of violent conquest institutions. The creation of the Greco-Patrician kingdom started in the year 180 BCE and marked a period of Grecian influence within both empires. The period after the death of Ashoka was significant because it was a period of economic and cultural vitality. Trade livened and the religions of Buddhism and Jainism prospered. A significant cultural event started and had Grecian influence. This was the creation of a writing called the Bhagavad Gita. Next, we have a list of key points and events that is more specific to the Gupta Empire. This empire was officially created in the year 320 and fell in the year 550. It maintained the same capital as the Mauryan Empire in Pataliputra. It was considered to be what was called a theater state because it gained a reputation by including large and grandiose public ceremonies. This gained popularity among citizens. Status for women declined during this period because of a ritual called the sati that was created. This was an act of self-cremation for women due to their husband's death. This became popular and very well accepted. They also participated widely in the act of trade. However, in the late 15th century, the Huns became a threat to the empire and caused a period of rapid decline. There were several important figures within these two classical empires. One to remember is Chandragupta Maurya, who came to power in the year 324 CE, and was an essential part in creating and unifying the Indian subcontinent. He found power in his tax system and collected revenues through things such as liquor sales and the creation and manufacturing of weapons. Another important leader was Ashoka in the Mauryan Empire. He was the third ruler, and at first focused on conquest of his growing empire. However, he slowly started to see the effects of conquest and the way it managed to hurt many. He then converted to Buddhism and created a program for the government focused on nonviolence and structured religious tolerance. The Gupta Empire was founded by Gupta in the year 320 CE. His empire was not nearly as extensive. Another non-specific factor or grouping in this empire were the women. They went through a major period of decline, especially by the creation of the sati ritual. The next section is the comparisons of these empires with each other and also the empires around them. Both being classical, they grew during the rise of the Grecian and Persian empires. First, for the comparisons of the Mauryan versus the Gupta Empire. For comparison between the Mauryan and Gupta empires, both were classical empires that had a strong influence of the European empire.